So I started up my alt account fresh so I can show you the best gun you can build from level 1 traders. And I'm not talking about, hey, go find 3 of these and trade them and you can get this. None of that. Okay? None of that. You start the game right from scratch and you can buy everything for this build right away. You don't have to barter for it, nothing. So stick around because we got a lot of video coming and also maybe a couple Easter eggs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple. Hey, what's shaking, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today I want to show you definitely the best level 1 trader gun you can build and a couple of reasons why, and I'll get into them, you know, as we go. I'm going to tell you guys why I think this is such a good build and for you to know about. But the main thing I want to talk about is the reason I love this build is it's 762 PS ammo is something you can get from level 1 traders, and it is unreal. It comes from Prapper level 1. It does 57 damage, 32 pen power, and 52% armor damage. And this is by far the best ammo you can buy from level 1 anyone right now. It's going to be your bread and butter, whether you're using SKS, AKM, or this Vepr that I'm about to show you. So this is the gun I'm going to show you how to mod. It's called the VPO 136, the Vepr KM, and this is a 762 build. You can get everything from level 1 traders, like I said before. The big downside to this gun, I'm not going to lie to you, is that it's single fire only. Now, some people hate that. They want that full auto. It gives you a lot of room for mistakes or errors, and you can still clip them in the head. I like single fire guns. I think it makes you a better player. You really have to be accurate. You really have to know how to use the gun. But just to let you know, it is single fire. But again, this gun build will translate to so many other guns. So once I show you how to build this and you're used to building it on at least this gun, you can definitely use it on other guns that you find around Tarkov. So the stats on this right away are 118 vertical recoil, 273 horizontal recoil, and the ergonomics is 44. Now, we're not going to do a miracle here and make it super crazy meta or anything, but we're just going to make it a little bit better, and one big thing about it. So here's what the gun will look like after I show you what to buy from each trader. And the stats, you know what, they didn't change a ton. They did change a little bit. You got ergo 48, you got vertical recoil 106 now, and horizontal recoil 246. But the number one question I get asked when someone starts up the game or they're just starting from level 1 traders is, how do I put a sight on a gun? And that's the big change we're making with this gun, is we're putting the Bastion rail on here so you can fit a lot of sights on this gun and you can have at least a little bit better aim rather than using iron sights. So if you guys have watched any of my other, you know, gun build videos lately, I haven't been telling you what sight to put on your gun, only because I feel like that is a preference-based thing. There is, you know, a quote unquote best sight always. There's always a meta sight, right? But I do really believe in preference-based, where it's like whatever your preference is, you're going to do better with that one. So it's one of those things where you just have to try out a bunch of sights and see which one you're comfortable with. So doing this little chart here, I actually did mess up, and Weaver, that's not available from skier level 1. I'm really sorry. So we're gonna have to cross that one out, but you do have 3 other choices. Now there are more sights you can buy, but these are the 3 that can fit on the gun that I'm going to show you how to build right now. So you got the MRS reflex sight from skier level 1. This is almost 14,000 rubles. You got the Burris fast fire. This is from Peacekeeper level 1 for $159. You do have to remember there is a $16 base you do need to buy with this, because it can't just go, like the sight just can't go on the gun itself. You need the base. And the same thing goes with the reflex sight, the Delta Point. It's from Peacekeeper level 1. It's $175, but you have to get the $16 base for it. Now, it's up to you which one you want to use. I'm going to tell you right now that the Fast Fire 3 and the Delta Point do sit lower on the gun, meaning, you know, you're going to see a little bit of that iron sight, and I'm going to show you a little bit of a video. And then the MRS is going to sit a little higher and give you more of that natural, I would say, like FPS feel. You know, it'll feel like a regular FPS to you. And it's all preference based. You know, I do like the Fast Fire 3. That's me, but a lot of people also like the MRS or the Delta Point. So try them out, see which one you like. So now let's get to the meat and potatoes of just what parts you need. And remember, it's available from every level 1 trader you have right now. So the first things first, we're going to need the gun itself. This is the VPO 136. You get this from Skier for 32,420 rubles. After that, you're going to need the AK-103 muzzle brake. This is from Prapor for 654 rubles. To put that muzzle brake though on this gun, you need this little adapter piece. So it's called the Taktika Tula muzzle adapter. It's from Skier for 708 rubles. After that, you're going to grab the AK-100 handguard from Prapor, and this is 1,441 rubles. After that, we're going to grab that AK Bastion dust cover from Skier for 6,325 rubles. And then we're finally going to end it with the RK6 foregrip from Skier level 1, of course, for 7,263 rubles. So now we can build the gun together, and I'm going to show you this because sometimes people do have issues. So I'm taking off the muzzle brake, and right here I'm going to be taking off the handguard. Now it looks like this is the handguard also, but you have to remember this is the gas tube. If you take this off, the gun just won't work even if you try to put this on here, right? So you need to take off the handguard, not the gas tube right here. Okay, so after we do that, we're going to take off also this dust cover, of course, and then you can start building the gun, right? So we can put on the AK-100. Now we can put on the foregrip. We can put the Taktika Tula on there. We can put the AK-103 on there. Okay, this is the other issue that you're going to run into. You try to put the Bastion on, you can't put it on there. You have to take off this little piece right here, this rear sight. Take that off, get out of here, and there you have it. The gun that I've been showing you how to build, it's done. And the reason I think you building this gun and you knowing about this gun, oh, of course, I'm moving error. Okay, I did not plan for that to happen at all. Let's quickly do this. That was pretty funny, actually. You can't even make this shit up with Tarkov. The reason I really wanted to show you guys this gun build though is because a lot of these parts can also be used for other guns. A lot of AKs can use similar parts from this. So just, you know, like let's take this AK-74-3 or AK-74M I have, and again, we're going to take off that dust cover. We're going to take off again that rear sight, and you can just put that Bastion now on here, and now you have an AK-74M that can take a sight. You can put a red dot on here, or if you want, you can again take this AK-100 off, take this off, put it here. Now you've got a grip on this AK-74. And the reason I feel like this is so important to show you guys and to tell you guys is because, again, these pieces you can use on other guns, and at first you're really just scraping by with whatever gun you find from dead scavs, from weapon crates and stuff like that. So it's really important to know just the basics on how to mod guns. And yeah, it's not going to be the greatest at first, but at least you're getting a red dot on there. At least you're getting a foregrip on there, and it's good enough. And the other thing is, you'll find these VPOs a lot. You don't have to buy it. The bulk of the cost of this gun is you buying this Vepr, and the parts aren't really that expensive. But if you don't have to buy the Vepr, say you find it in a scav, or say you kill a scav and you take it out with your PMC, you know, it's not that expensive to build this, really. It's not unrealistic. If you do have to buy the VPO itself, yeah, it's expensive. But if you can find them, or just, you know, figure out how to grab them from, say, your scav, you're doing great. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. It's free for you guys, but it does mean the world to me. Also, I do stream 5 days a week on twitch.tv. Come by, say hello. If you ever have any questions, I'm always there to answer them. I don't care how stupid you think they are, I'll answer them. I've been asked every question in the book, and I never think they're stupid. You know why? Because I had those questions. Other people have those questions. This game doesn't tell you anything. So come by, ask all the questions you want. So until next time, I'll talk to everyone later.